Why use CBD oil for lower back pain? The primary method of treatment typically involves pain relievers. OTC drugs are fairly weak and don't supply long-term benefits. More potent medicines offer greater relief but could cause addiction. Anytime you use CBD regarding lower back pain, you could notice a benefit minus the risk of side effects or perhaps dependency. Unquestionably, we want something to treat back soreness. Globally, it is the leading cause of disability and prevents people from working and performing daily activities. 1/2 of all US citizens claim they experience back-again pain symptoms at least one time a new year. Back pain is the reason for as much as 264 million lost workdays per year in the combined states alone. It is a problem that impacts everyone, coming from kids to seniors. Based on experts, up to many of these folks experience back soreness at some stage inside their lives. Its frequency keeps growing. Since 1990, right now there has been a 54% worldwide increase in YRS lived with disability due to back pain. Back pain occurs for various causes, and we explore all of them below. We also inspect CBD for chronic back pain. Americans spend upwards to $50 billion each year on treating back pain. Exactly what if there was the naturally occurring solution on our own doorstep? What is back soreness? As you can guess, it really is characterized by soreness in the back. Just what many persons don't understand is how complicated typically the condition often is. This influences men and females equally and ranges with an intensity from your dull constant ache to a sudden, sharpened sensation. You can get back soreness from an accident, lifting something heavy, or because of an activity. To find out more about the problem, you need to know the structures in the back. Most back pain occurs in the lower region, which usually includes the 5 backbone in the lumbar region. Experts refer to these people as L1 L5. This area supports much of typically the upper body's weight. There are intervertebral discs in the gaps between the particular vertebrae. Think of these kinds of round, rubbery pads as shock absorbers that pillow your bones when you shift. Bands of tissue referred to as ligaments hold the vertebrae in place, and some tendons attach your muscles to your spine. There are 31 pairs of spirit rooted inside the spinal wire. They control your whole movements and send signs to the brain through the body. If you feel pain within the upper it is possibly because of spine inflammation, chest growths, or aorta disorders. Among the key issues associated with lower back pain is back spasms, which are potentially debilitating. Back pain causes. Most back pain instances usually are mechanical. Spondylosis contributes to several cases of back soreness. This condition involves degradation of the spine credited to damage of the bones, joints. Other mechanical causes consist of back strain. It is really an injury to a muscle or tendon. In contrast, a new back sprain happens anytime you tear or extend a ligament. Herniated compact disc injury. You will get a ruptured or even herniated disc when your own intervertebral discs become compressed and bulge outward. Typically the result is extreme reduced back pain. Sciatica. An individual has sciatica when your own sciatic nerve is compressed. It really is a sizable nerve of which travels through the bottom and throughout the back regarding the leg. You really feel a new shocking or burning lower back pain down a single leg and the buttocks. In rare cases, signs include numbness and muscle tissue weakness in the lower leg. Spinal stenosis. This is usually when your spinal line becomes narrow. These technique locations excess pressure on the spinal cord and nerves. When walking, you may sense pain and numbness. At some point, you can experience weakness regarding the legs and sensory loss. Other potential leads to include abnormal spine curvatures such as lordosis, kyphosis, and scoliosis. Intervertebral compact disc degeneration. Radiculopathy. A traumatic injury. Types of back pain treatments. In general, we could group back pain into 3 categories. Axial pain, usually called mechanical pain. Axial pain goes to a single area. Descriptions include a sharp, dull pain of which comes and goes. That is also a frequent throbbing pain. Common will cause include annular disc cry and muscle strains. Referenced pain, this type associated with pain is dull, moves around, and varies inside intensity. One of the most frequent causes is degenerative compact disc disease. Radicular pain, sufferers with radicular pain frequently say it feels like they will suffer a power shock. This follows the spinal nerve's path because it leaves the spinal canal. It may travel down the lower leg if it influences your current spine. Causes include spine nerve root inflammation or even compression. In conditions of diagnosis, your doctor may examine the back. The exam includes assessing your ability to stand, sit, stroll, and lift your thighs. The physician might request you to rate your pain price for a scale of 0 to 10. Possible tests include X-rays, MRI or CT tests, bone scans, and bloodstream tests. Back pain therapy. Doing home care for a few weeks is actually a wise option. When completed correctly, you should locate that acute back discomfort improves. Avoid regular actual physical activity for a few days to calm symptoms and reduce inflammation. Use ice or heat to the damaged area. Ideally, you may use ice for typically the first 2 to 3 days, followed by heat. You can acquire CBD oil for back pain derived from marijuana or perhaps hemp. If it is usually the former, you desire a medical marijuana card. You must also live in one of the particular 33 states that permit MMJ. Inside the latter situation, you should believe it is easy to locate CBD in many declares as long as that contains only 0.3% THC. The suggestion is that CBD for back again pain helps relieve inflammation, a significant factor inside chronic back pain treatments. It may also help combat panic, aid sleep, and result in an overall feeling regarding relaxation. There is a new belief that cannabidiol influences how a person perceives pain. In general, CBD is really a full-body treatment. Nevertheless, you should use CBD cream with regard to back pain treatments by rubbing on a specific area of the body. Possible unwanted effects include dry mouth, drowsiness, dizziness, and low hypotension. Nonetheless, research suggests of which the compound is well tolerated most of the time. Even the World Health Organization (WHO) claims it has a great safety profile. You can acquire CBD oil for back pain treatments derived from marijuana or perhaps hemp. If it is usually the former, you desire a medical marijuana card. You should also be in one of typically the 33 states that allow MMJ. Inside the latter circumstance, you should believe it is simple to locate CBD generally in most declares, as long as that contains only 0.3% THC. The suggestion is usually that CBD for again pain helps relieve irritation, a significant factor in chronic back pain treatments. It may also help combat panic, aid sleep, and cause an overall feeling regarding relaxation. There is a new belief that cannabidiol influences how a person interprets pain. In general, CBD is actually a full-body treatment. On the other hand, you should use CBD cream regarding back pain treatments by rubbing about a specific area regarding the body. Possible unwanted effects include dry mouth, sleepiness, dizziness, and low hypotension. Nonetheless, research suggests of which the compound is well tolerated most of the time. Even the Planet Health Organization (WHO) claims it has an outstanding protection profile. What do scientific studies say? In 2008, Ethan Russo published an examination in Therapeutics and Clinical Risk Management. The study's purpose was to analyze the effects of cannabinoids in patients with hard-to-treat pain. Russo looked at a variety of studies, including a few that he authored. He concluded that cannabinoids have the potential to treat pain and also cause minimal side effects. Russo suggested that they also have possible antiemetic effects. A study by Shang W., published in the Journal of Experimental Medicine in June 2012, looked at cannabinoids' effect on inflammation. It found that they suppress inflammatory and neuropathic pain via the targeting of alpha-3 glycine receptors. Cunetti et al. Published a study from Uruguay in Transplantation Proceedings in March 2018. It looked at the effect of CBD on patients who suffered chronic pain after a kidney transplant. 7 patients received between 50 mg and 150 mg of CBD twice a day for 3 weeks. 2 of the patients reported total pain improvement, and 4 others had a partial response within 15 days. Despite the importance of finding ways to tackle chronic pain, there are curiously few clinical trials into CBD and pain. At present, we are reliant on non-clinical studies, many of which involve rodents. While results are promising, there isn't enough evidence for the FDA to approve CBD since a medical treatment. Veri is a synthetic medicine, Epidiolex, which contains CBD. It's the only FDA-approved cannabidiol product in the industry at present. How to be able to take CBD oil regarding back pain treatments? There are many ways to consume CBD for back pain. CBD oil tinctures are well liked since they are simple to use. Maintain a couple of drops beneath your current tongue, wait 60 to 90 seconds, and swallow the tincture. By consuming in this specific fashion, you permit typically the sublingual gland to soak up typically the CBD. The result is usually better to pay of bioavailability as compared to in the event you orally consume cannabidiol, just as you do with CBD tablets. People enjoy CBD food items because of their taste and ease. They get longer to attain the bloodstream, however, in addition, to have a low intake rate. It is likewise a fact the Food and Drug Administration (FDA) doesn't permit vendors to be able to add the compound to be able to food or drink. This specific hasn't stopped the progress in the edibles market. An individual can also vape CBD for higher bioavailability in addition to a faster effect. Generally, CBD topicals are a great option for back discomfort. You rub the lotion, or salve into the part of the particular body that hurts. A person gets targeted localized alleviation. It doesn't have especially high bioavailability, but anecdotal reports are extremely positive. Last thoughts on CBD essential oil for back pain. Regrettably, we don't yet possess enough evidence to state that CBD oil with regard to back pain is efficient. Research is ongoing, however, plus there are encouraging outcomes to date. What all of us need are more medical studies into CBD with regard to back pain. Without them, presently there is no chance that the FDA will actually approve the cannabinoid with regard to medical treatment. If a person decides to use CBD for chronic lower back pain, seek advice from a doctor first. CBD could interact along with some drugs, so be sure you perform thorough research prior to use. Get your free sample by clicking the link below.